with some black bean burgers tonight. So what I've got here is 2 cans of black beans. I drained them, rinsed them, kind of put a paper towel on the bottom, poured the beans out over it, and then patted them dry. I'm gonna put them into a 325-degree oven just to kind of let them dry out a little bit. Now I'm adding 1 onion to a food processor to dice it really fine. I added those onions to a pan with a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna go ahead and start sauteing those, and next I'm gonna do the same thing with a red bell pepper. I also added 3 cloves of minced garlic to this. I'm just gonna keep cooking it just a little bit longer till everything is soft. So while I'm working on the black bean burgers, Madison's working on some homemade kind of potato chips. So we basically took a just regular russet potato and then sliced them really, really thin on a mandolin. And then once we did that, you wanna soak them in some really cold water just to kind of get all the starch off. And then you lay them on paper towels, just kind of let them dry out, and she just sprayed them with avocado oil. And we're gonna put these in the air fryer. Okay, so Maddie just sprinkled a little bit of salt and pepper on these and just some paprika, and she's putting
salt.
Just salt? Okay.
Just salt and paprika, yeah.
Salt and paprika, and she's kind of layering them into the air fryer. Okay, I just pulled these black beans out of the oven. They cooked for about 15 minutes. I just wanted them to dry out a little bit. So now I am going to add them back into the food processor with those cooked bell peppers, garlic, and onion, and some other spices. Okay, I've got the beans, the onion, garlic, and the peppers, and now I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of roasted garlic breadcrumbs. 2 large eggs, 1 tablespoon of good Worcestershire sauce, then I'm going to add about 3/4 of a tablespoon of this sweet and spicy seasoning to the burgers. Now I'm just going to give it a mix in the food processor. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spray my hands really, really well with just some avocado oil. Any kind of oil will do. And I'm just going to start digging these patties out. They're really sticky, so that's why your hands kind of need to be oily. So you're just going to form them into pretty little patties. So I've got 6 patties made, and I just put another piece of parchment paper on the top, and I'm gonna continue making the rest. Okay, I've got these down on a really hot griddle that's on top of my grill outside. It's gotta be really seasoned. See how dark and black the bottom is so that nothing will stick. So I also cut up 2 onions, and I'm gonna add some Head Country barbecue sauce to these onions. And those are gonna go on top of our black bean burgers.